Should be on, right? Okay. All right, I'm gonna run through this real quick. Markets do open in about 3 hours, so I'm gonna kind of just run right through this. Not really like run right through it. So where I messed up last week, I entered too early. I don't know if you can see. We had the break. This was the break, right? 4 hour break. Now 4 hour is lining up. Weekly's there. Lord, weekly is bullish. Besides this right here, right? We've engulfed. So that tells me there's more self pressure than buy. So now we can see, okay, we have this higher high, we have this higher low, right? This is a higher low. Mind you, weekly's bullish. Daily is bullish as well. So now we just want 4 hour to be bullish as well. And within here, right, I want to see if, okay, what's the possibility or what's the likelihood of price pulling back to give me an entry down here to buy, because weekly, daily say we're bullish. 4 hour, we have this lower high, we have this higher low, then we got this lower high here, then we have this lower low, and then we got a lower high in this zone here, and then we have another lower low, right? And then now it's like, okay, the only way we can go with buys for weekly and daily, since they are bullish, Lord Jesus, hold on, I hate when it does dumb shit. Okay. All right, we should be good. All right, so weekly's clearly bullish. We have a little bit of consolidation here, and then we engulf. That tells me sell pressure is on. I don't think it's truly ready to buy just yet, but simply because daily is bullish, right? We're kind of just in this middle section. I would like a pullback, a sweep of liquidity to then continue if possible. But I don't know. You feel me? As you can see, daily, whenever we always have wicks on both sides. This candlestick didn't have a wick on both sides. So this could just be manipulation, or at least that pullback, right, to continue selling. So, but I want to buy. But off of just how it looks right now, you can already see on the 4 hour having some rejection from that zone. But this truly doesn't look like it truly wants to sell. So the only way that we can go bullish, because right now 4 hours bearish. So wait for 4 hour to go bullish right up in here, right? We wait for the break and retest, and we take buys up here once candlestick closes below, because right now 4 hours in a bearish momentum. Daily, we've had that pullback respect, 2 candlesticks, and mind you, this right here, right, it didn't engulf. This doesn't tell you it's gonna buy. This right here does not tell you it's gonna buy at all. The reason being is we've had that higher low. We have these 2 candlesticks creating that higher low. The only way that we can truly buy this, because again, 4 hour is bearish, so trying to buy would make sense. But here's the good opportunity. Again, you got to always keep in mind, right? Since price is in a bullish weekly and daily, right? Especially if you just look at daily, we're creating higher high, higher lows, right? Yeah, higher high, higher low, lower high. I skipped this one. Lower high, lower low. So daily's bearish here, but we switched higher high, higher low. Right now we're looking to buy once, and the confirmation for bullish, right? That bullet. Wow, I'm stuttering. The confirmation that you were 304. Right. This nigga just playing in the chat. Where's my other phone at? Cause I kind of need it. kinda needs that. No, we're gonna chill with this right here. We're gonna cool my man, but let's ride with this. They said I'm late as fuck. How? Oh, when you just nigga, I just started. My shit not even up yet. Nigga. I'm just market's finna open in like a couple hours. I gotta. I'm trying to explain this. So I post this YouTube video. Yeah, I'm telling you, once I reach this goal, bro. Being at this shit every day though. Fuck it, we're here. But reason why I would buy this, right? Because if you look, actually, let's look at monthly real quick, because monthly did just open not that long ago. So we have a lot of rejection within this area, right? Last time we was even up here was back in 2020. So what are the chances, right? Just logically speaking, what are the chances that, yeah, look at this nigga. You're gay. This nigga's. This nigga this I'm just trolling. Lord. Channel. I'm fucking starving, bro. Shit. But the reason why I would buy this, right? You see monthly, right? What are the chances? All right, so we've seen rejection back in 2020. We've broke through that zone, and we have this fat ass wick. So we have a really good opportunity to really catch this. But here's the problem. We've created this scenario multiple times where we leave a huge wick, but we fill it. Leave a huge wick, but we fill it before we sell. So this is the opportunity where there's probably last chance buys here, because anything past that is back in 2015. And I don't want data, however you want to say it. God, nigga. But I don't want to read data back past 2015, because that's already past a decade. Because a decade ago, the markets were completely different. This looks nothing like this. There's no structure here. Markets were just going because they were going whatever time period was happening against British and Australia. That's what was going on, and this is what printed. In this not this generation, within this decade, there's this price action, right? And the fact that how am I trying to explain this, right? We've broken 2020 highs. Right, so now this is truly bullish on the monthly, right? We can buy it anticipating a pullback back into the zone, right? We can go back weekly and see, okay, the zone is not that far off for us, and then it does make sense for EMA to meet us here as well, along with around psychological level 2.04 thousand. So I'll push back daily, kind of explain it a little bit, right? Right now, daily is bullish, right? We're creating higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, right? This went bearish, but it didn't hold, right? It went back bullish, higher high, higher low. What can we anticipate, right? And to circle back to what I was saying earlier, the reason why I would buy this, or the only reason why you should truly buy it, I mean, as far as my strategy, as far as here to here, right? You're bearish. You're not going to try to buy off of this engulfing. You can, and it did work out. But me, I want that extra confirmation, because these markets, they shift a lot. So what I would want is, I want to see this happen, right? I want to see daily break back up bullish, right? Creating this higher high, and I'm gonna wait for a pullback. Now you have two areas of interest. You have this one here, right? But clearly daily broke under it. So what does that tell you? We're gonna have a deeper pullback. So these sells are valid, but price is still bullish. Now you can see, okay, price is here now. What can we do? What can we anticipate, right? You have this triple bottom, right? This left head potential. I mean, not potential. It is a right shoulder. But now the real buy is all the way back up here, right? But we can get in a little bit earlier. So you go down to the 4 hour. You see the 4 hour is still bearish, right? The only way that this will confirm to me that we're back bullish, I want to pull back into the zone, right? Basically creating this, and this happens every single time. Price will do all of this. Let's say we're here, right? Don't try to buy off of these little, try to buy here. No, wait for the full pullback. And the reason why I say that is, if price is still bearish, it's gonna come and break, right? But if it's not, we're gonna create like this H, type of, you know what I'm saying, like this H looking thing, and then price would basically deviate back bullish, right? And then we're just gonna start creating higher highs, higher lows, higher lows, right? That's what I want. And for this scenario, that specific sequence is kind of what I'm looking for. So trying to buy right here doesn't make sense. Even if you go down to the lower time frames, right now 4 hours bearish. You wanted to go back bullish, right? And the only other way to confirm that it's bullish is for the pullback in the respect of this lower low. You feel me? Now, yes, the safer route is to wait for a 4 hour to go bullish, and then basically wait for this break and retest within the zone to catch this move. But you can catch an earlier one by basically anticipating that, hey, for us to truly be bullish, right? Again, you can see this breaker structure, right? The 30 minutes bullish, right? But that don't mean shit. This break right here isn't really a true break. The rule of thumb that I like to keep, right? A 30-minute breaker structure is a 1 hour pullback. A 1 hour breaker structure, a 2 hour pullback. 2 hour breaker structure, and 2 hour breaker structure, 4 hour pullback. And you can kind of see pullback and go off, it just went up. So now we're kind of anticipating for that pullback, that true 4 hour pullback, the respect of the zone to continue buying. So the only logical thing for this is waiting for this pullback down here. Now we could try to find a zone where it makes the most sense for price to target, which is all the way down here. So it's just a matter of patience. So this is just a matter of waiting. That's it. And there's nothing else we could do because weekly and daily are bullish. But the thing is, weekly could give us what we can open up, have this fill, this full on fill. We could even go deeper, but then push. The likelihood of it going that deep, at that point, you're bearish. And truly and honestly, at that point, daily, because daily will close, and it's gonna create that basically that lower that this is gonna create that lower. This will be the lower high. Then it'll create a lower low. At that point, all we need to do is just wait for this lower high to be made again, retesting EMA, and then we can sell back into the zone where it will make sense for weekly to basically meet up with EMA right up in the zone. Probably even tap into this a little bit, who knows? But I'm just anticipating based off experience, and that's why experience is important. And chart time, you just got to put in the hours into this, and it really just comes down to pattern recognition. Once you get that pattern recognition, you can understand how to read the charts and play with the scenarios, right? It's just like you going out or whatever, right? There's certain scenarios that you just play in your head where it's just like, okay, what if this happened? What's my next move? What's my plan B? What's my plan C, right? To get out whatever situation or to make this situation work in my favor. There's certain scenarios, right? Same thing here, right? What's the probability, right, of price coming back in, sweeping liquidity, right? And if it does sweep, price tends to move really fast. So you got to be ready for that, right? And the reason why is like, okay, it makes more sense because one, you have a left head, right shoulder, triple bottom, right? Wait for the pullback, little sweep, and then a really strong push. You know, right now, 4 hours bearish. Don't just go off the 4 hour. 4 hours bearish, cool. We just wait for a pullback, respect this low, because if it's truly bearish, we're gonna continue creating lows. If not, we're gonna come rest up in here a little bit. And the thing is, I'm gonna have it like exactly up here, so that way it lets me know ahead of time. And if it lets me know ahead of time, basically all I'm gonna wait for is either a morning star formation or preferably a left, right, ahead, and right shoulder break. Basically, that's what price is going to do. It's going to create what we created weekly. No, what we created daily is what we're going to create on the 30-minute, which is going to be this left head, right shoulder. Same thing here, right? Where you have this left, and it's basically going to look like it's still selling, right? Which is a good thing. You want to see I just woke up and I'm trying to get my words together, but the nigga is struggling. Why does my chat keep disconnecting? Welcome to chat. Welcome. It keeps disconnecting. I don't know why. Whatever. But price is pretty. I mean, I think I went through it on the last video. I think I'm about to post it, but it should look something like this, right? It looks like it's still gonna sell. but we're gonna create this boom. You feel me? I keep saying boom, and I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. Um, let's use this. Maybe this will make sense, right? It'll start selling, taking out liquidity, right? And then we'll basically, it's gonna look like it's gonna keep selling. Might come all the way down here. Boom. Respect this low. Boom. Now we eat. Now we eat. You see what I'm saying? I'm anticipating something like that. And this area right here, right, is basically what I'm looking for, is accumulation within my area of interest. And that accumulation, I would prefer to see this this left, then this head, and then the respect of that neckline of the head, and then break of that right shoulder. And then all you have to do is go down to the 15-minute, wait for the touch of that EMA. Whenever EMA meets it down here, boom, we go long. That's it. You're not doing anything more. You're not doing anything extra. Just keeping it simple. So this one, we're waiting, still looking for something better than these two, because these is like it's a little much. Because let's say I review this one more time, right? Weekly's bullish. Daily is, I don't know why this isn't marked up. I probably deleted it. I'm not too sure. 4 hour is though, which okay, I guess. Let's mark it up though. We have time. How much time do we have left? We got 3 hours. Yeah, it's 2:52. So boom, boom. Right. Let's start here. Right where we have this higher high, and then we got this. Theoretically, this would be a lower low, right? But regardless, because you have this clear lower low. It's lower than this low, so higher, it really don't matter. But if you want to be all technical shit, we started here, so let's just say lower low, because there's a clear low right here and here. So let's just keep it simple. Lower low, right? This is a lower high, and then we create another lower low, and then we have this higher high. Look, it looks just like GBP AUD, by the way. It looks just like GBP AUD. Then we have this higher high going back bullish, and then we have this higher low. So daily's bullish, clearly. Weekly's also bullish. Daily's bullish, right? So now what we can anticipate is, now this truly, this is a lower high. Now what we can wait for is either the break, retest of the zone, we buy, because we already had the break, we already had the retest, right? Now this price action doesn't need to come back all the way down here, because we're already at the zone. The difference between these two is this is just in the middle, and we already met, and the EMA probably could use EMA as support to come create that higher low and then push here, right? We need a higher low, of course, but I'm trying to think here, because here is a little awkward, because we have one, like, do you count this as a zone? This looks really awkward, and I truly, honestly, I don't like it. And this right here could mess up the whole play, because if that's the case, this is a lower high and this is a higher low, right? But it doesn't. I think this one we just wait, because you have consolidation here. You have the same move that happened, so it's still consolidated. So theoretically, we're still here. It's like this. Oh, you can't even see my hand. It's like this bottom half doesn't even exist. Truly and honestly. How do I fix my chat? It just keeps disconnecting. I'm trying to see. Shit keeps just disconnecting. For what reason? I don't know. But it's cool to, like, I'm trying to see, like, okay, how could I? Okay, let's do this. So at least it can look clear to me. At least on my end, it can look clear. Hopefully chat doesn't keep disconnecting, because it's highly annoying. It keeps. Welcome to chat. I'm like, dude, stop spamming. Also, this little information here could be important. Sometimes Kiwi dollar sells off and focus on NZD, USD, GBP, NZD. So Kiwi dollar. What? Oh, Kiwi dollars NZD. Okay. So Kiwi dollar sells off. So right now NZD is weak. That's basically what I'm understanding. So if it is weak, but weekly and daily are bullish, we could theoretically get a reaction here for that lower high to keep selling, right? And then that will give us these wick fills, and then EMA has that extra opportunity to meet us back up in here. But here's the problem: is you create this higher, lower high, higher low, and then you have a higher high here. So, but price engulfs, so we could potentially create a break and retest and fill. So that I ain't gonna lie, this market structure is not the easiest. It's not. I'm gonna keep it real. It definitely isn't the easiest. And I'm trying to see. Okay. Boom. I can't even do that for real, to be honest, cause that shit gonna shut down my shit. What's gonna make the stream thing look weird. So, yeah, I'm just trying to think here, right? What are the chances that this could sell? We're at the area of interest, right? And the thing is, I like to stick with my bias. I don't like flipping because I'm not prepared. Because if this is gonna sell, I need to be prepared for it. If it's gonna buy, I need to be prepared for it. I don't like switching because at that point I'm not prepared for it. Then you feel me? This is a lower high. This higher high here is back on the hour. No, it's back on the daily. Yeah, yeah. Higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low. We have this left head, right shoulder. Theoretically, we'll really just need a break and retest to catch this. This would be preferable here. I would prefer this because we have this left overall left head, right shoulder. Because if it's gonna sell, then we're gonna come create that higher low. But if you look on the 2 hour, yeah, it could do that. There's a good possibility. But at the same time, if the 2 hour is able to close, that don't mean nothing either. Because if it closes not really that strong, it could just be a liquidity sweep to continue pushing lower. Yeah, this is just one of those things where it's like you just have, Lord, you just have to wait and see what price does. Because yes, I would love this pullback consolidation here to go long. Yeah, I think this one, instead of scratching our head about it, let's just wait. This one's a little bit more clear. We can kind of tell. And since we're just sitting in this middle area, I'm waiting for this pullback. If we respect this zone, I'm gonna go long. If we don't, we're gonna break. I'm gonna wait for the small retest, and I'm gonna catch the sell back into this weekly zone because I'm prepared for that. You feel me? I'm prepared for that because my mind is ready for that, and that's just how I trade. There's millions of ways to trade, and the only way I could show you is how I trade. So I prefer to just be ready for the move compared to trying to switch my bias. New Year session. Oh, I'm gonna go sales. It's like there's no need for all that risk. I'm gonna be prepared for what I'm prepared for, and if price doesn't do what I want it to do, then I'm not gonna trade. To me, that's just the simplest way. So that way, because I do hold trades, I like to hold trades throughout the week. And for me to be on the charts as least as possible, I prefer to just have my bias. If price doesn't do what I want it to do, I'm not going to sit here and try to force it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just that. So this one, I'm still looking for better than these two. I just need one. I'm going to keep it real. I just need one. Uno. Gold has had the most. Yeah, it just had a generational run, man. That's just what it is. We haven't created a wick to the downside, and as you can see, for the past year, right? 2023 was the only time that there wasn't a wick on both sides. On this month, January 2023, every other time, well, no, August was the last time. Is there another time? Yeah, August was the last time. 2024. I mean 2023. So a whole year in a few months since we haven't created a wick on both sides. And even if we still swept it, same as this, we still swept it. So what are the chances that this is just gonna continue without creating a wick? Very low. You feel me? We haven't done this since 2023 August. So we know the sell's coming. You know, so that selling pressure is coming. Um, I wouldn't count this as a zone because we were buying, right? And then you have one sell candle and then just continues. That's not really a true sell. But I could see this as a wick fill and then continuation. You know what I'm saying? So daily, right? We have this lower low. We have a beautiful lower high here. Right? So weekly's bullish, daily is bearish, right? Just based off of this move. Even though yeah, we swept all this liquidity, but truly and honestly, this is bearish. And then 4 hour, right? We have this higher high, lower low. And then we go back higher high. Higher low. Higher high. Then we create this lower low. And then I want to see this accumulate higher a little bit more. So, you know, probably create left head potential. I really want this to come back a little bit deeper. That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, price is just kind of sitting in here. Not a fan. So what could I anticipate? Really? Yeah, if I want to continue with the sales, because I don't see that this could truly come back down here to buy. Yeah, this, not a fan. I don't know what the fuck it'd be going on here. Like what? I don't know how to make it just stay on one, because this is just on the hourly. Whatever the hour is 103 hour. Where is my phone? That's kind of crazy though. Like I dead ass don't know where that bitch at. Whatever. So I'm trying to think because it could create a lower high. So just to like try to be cautious. I mean, we have this left head. If we come up in here and respect these highs, that could be that move. You can see we caught this and missed out on all this, then missed out on this, and then missed out on this again. Yeah, it was bullshit. And then I try to catch a buy within here. I don't know if you can see triple, right, left head, the break, and then you drop down a little time frame, retest, and then go long. It's the same play every single time. And this right here, I'm basically waiting for a left head, right? I wanted to come up deeper, or you have this overall left head, right? We need a right shoulder, probably a little bit higher. That's what I want to see. So this is just a matter of waiting. Still need something better than these three. Okay, cool. Next one, my friend. See, I did call this too. I was like, yeah, I know we're gonna come have this wick fill at some point. And the reason why I say I know these things is because I've seen it so many times. It gets to a point where you just stop fighting. It's a chart. There's just gonna be patterns, and all you're doing is just waiting to when your pattern happens. And if you see your pattern happening multiple times, that's a good sign that hey, this pattern works. So how about let's just wait for it, right? Where does it happen? When does it happen? And let's just wait for that time for this confluences to align, and then let's take it. Now, yes, there are different market conditions because it could do the same thing up here and then sell like it did here, right? Or it could do exactly where you want it in the area interest sell, or it could be under, right? It could be under. We create this left head, right shoulder, right? Break, retest to buy. Like it's situational. It just depends. This one's perfect too. This left head, right shoulder. It just happened. It just so happened to happen under. Wow, that's a tongue twister. It just so happened to happen under the area of interest and round psychological level of 84 and 86. So this one looks bearish because the bullish momentum it's been dying off so hard. Compare this candlestick weekly and this. So 1 week price action, multiple weeks. So bullish, but like buyers aren't really interested in buys as far as this AUDJPY. Only way I'm interested in buys here, there's some random like shit going on here. The fuck is this? I feel like there's a shit ton going on. This delete. The fuck? It's not even. And lie, I'm not even gonna count this. Fuck that. Because we go higher high, lower low. And that kind of changes shit a little bit. So lower high, higher low, still high low. Right? We have this higher high now. I mean, one candlestick isn't enough. So yeah, this isn't easy. Yeah, this one's not easy. It takes a little bit of brain power here. And this is why whenever charting, I try to spread it out. I start Friday because of stuff like this. Because this will mentally drain you. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of big brain shit that you're doing. Trying to analyze and see what the fuck is happening. But yeah, I think this is gonna sell, bro. Truly and honestly. We monthly is bearish, right? We're at this area interest, right? All we have to do is just wait for our confluence to happen within here, right? That's it. Because we have higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, right? Because we broke lower high, higher low, higher high. I mean, at this point, it's like waiting for this, and then this is really you already missed the move. So this is where like the big brain powers come in. It's like, all right, what can we anticipate? We've had this huge slowdown. 1 hour 30. Yeah, this is shit. I'm stay away from this. This right here. Ooh, this to the bottom. I don't even want to look at it. Hell nah. The fuck? That shit is ass. That shit is butt. Alright, so this is clearly all-time low. Don't really like playing with price, but I do like this accumulation that gives you, something to play with. So obviously we know weekly is bearish, whatever. Daily, I hate this. Why does it keep doing, like, does it keep changing up what I'm putting? Because it just fucks me up, because this right here isn't a lower low. So this is obviously on the hour. The fuck? You know what, let's do this. Go to the hour, right? We know which ones are on the hour. We'll just kind of knock these out real quick. There's a way to fix that, bro. That's annoying. That's really annoying. All right, cool. So higher high, lower low, lower high, higher low, lower high, lower low, and then there's a lot of points here. You have this lower high, lower low. So now this one candle doesn't solidify this as a higher low, and there must be two, a lower high and a lower low, or a higher high and a higher low. That's how I like keep it. So the last points was this lower high and this lower low. So price could do whatever the fuck it wants to do in here, and the reason why it's that big is because there isn't two consecutive buys within here at all. It's just one candle, continue, one candle, continue, one candle, continue. So I won't count that at all. Yeah, this one I missed. Man, the fact that I've been waiting for this too. I've been waiting for this. I took this one was on a demo account. This was really big. This was a really big trade. So I mean, I don't have any plans for this, you know. And the fact that we're already one, two, three, four, five, six pairs because I moved these two are just complete ass. The fact that that's how it is right now tells me that yeah, like we might not trade this week. We might not trade. There's a good chance because this is just in the middle. I'm not a fan. I wanted to either be here or here. Pick one. And this is all time low, mind you. So trying to like force a zone to be in here and it's not. It's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't even, you know, because this could truly be here and then it could just continue buying. And it's not an area of interest that I'm interested in, right? We could try to find. We could try and find one, right, where we have respect within here, all right? And then within this zone here, what do we have? We have something right here, but then I mean, and this one candle's not enough. And then there's nothing else here. There's just this. So yeah, this just I'm not a fan, and that's gonna be all the way up there. At that point, it might as well just be the bull line. So this, not a fan of it. Don't care what happens. All right, still looking for something. I'm still looking for my first one. I'm still looking for my first one. Another bearish one. We're at the lower high point. I do like that, right? Delete this shit. All these lines. Delete this shit. So I'm a fan. I want to see. Oh my goodness, Lord, 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 Lord. Um, I'm just trying to understand here, right? Weekly. Man, I'm I'm tired, man. The thing is, I slept. It's probably because I didn't do my morning routine. No, I just literally just got out of bed and sat here. Got out of bed, took a shit, came here, drank some water. I didn't wash my face, brush my teeth, nothing. I just, oh man, and that's why I spread it out throughout the week because you don't know how you're mentally feeling. And then I'm not even just talking about how you're mentally feeling. You literally feel mentally drained. And I just woke up. I shouldn't feel like I should feel energized, but I don't. I feel drained as fuck. Probably during the week, I might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just. And I think I'm just not gonna trade this week, man. Cause I think I'm fried right now. Like there's nothing I can do here. I am fried. Like weekly's bullish, daily's bullish. I've been oh my god. I've been anticipating sell for so long, but then I just said fuck that. We have a zone here. Respect. Just take the buy. Break. Retest. I took the buy. And it's bullish. All right. I'm not gonna count this. So you have this overall higher high. We have this overall higher low. Then this clump. I'm just counting it as a clump. I don't count each and every. Just this clump. I'm gonna just say higher high. And then yeah, I think yeah, this looks like it's gonna continue buying because we have this left head, potential right shoulder. Yeah, this morning star formation, but it's not at my area of interest. Actually, I lied because this is a bearish pair. Yeah, we do have structure above, so I should do my due diligence to draw that up. So what do we have? So we have these two zones here, right? Oh yeah, this is a perfect zone right here. Beautiful. Yeah, since all the way back here, and then we have in this area. This is beautiful. Okay. So I'm gonna count. Lord. I'm gonna count this entire thing here. We're on a daily, right? I'm gonna count that entire thing. But you know, that's just too damn dark. Am I tripping? Definitely am tripping. Definitely am tripping, man. So we have this daily zone, and then we have this 4-hour zone as well. Right, cool. So now it's like, okay, cool. If we're gonna sell, right, break and recess. If we're gonna buy, I'm gonna just let it run until, you know, because there's no confirmation, and trying to force it isn't the best look. And then there's little to no price action damn near. So if this could come back down here, beautiful. So I'm gonna set an alarm. I'm gonna say pullback, but I'm ready for the sell, simply because the sell I have been anticipating the sell for the longest since April. I have been waiting. It just hasn't given me anything to work with besides here. And I did catch this. I don't know why it's not on here. I did catch this small move here. Had the pullback and it just continued. Cool. And I caught this buy. It's 1 to 3.1. Beautiful. So now we can either wait for the pullback respect, right? Which I don't think is gonna even go that deep, but we could just wick. Yeah, bro, we just gonna have to wait. There's nothing here for me. You know what I mean? There's just literally nothing here for me. Euro NZD, Euro NZD. Oh my god. Jesus. Can't even use this price sesh because 2015 right here. Last time we were up here was in 2020. Do I think this will reject? Yes, I very much do think that this will reject. Going daily. Yeah, just keep moving this higher high point because this isn't a true higher high. This is just a little curve. I don't count these little curves as like structure points. I need like actual like boom, boom. You know, I need actual like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this. I don't want this. That's practically what it is. I don't count. It's not even like. Actually, right. I don't count this as structure because it's just going sideways in a flag pattern, which could promote or have that. So I don't count that. Me no count it. Hella. Man, this just looks. It just looks like it want to sell, bro. Like, and I know it, and I know. This is the opposite of the other ones that we're looking at. This is all-time high. So to try to continue anticipating a buy, I'm gonna need either to pull back, respect to this low to buy, sweep all this liquidity, respect this ultimate low here to buy, which gives us time for daily EMA to pretty much either meet us here or at this area of interest. But we do have points where it's like, yeah, we could pull back to that point. So, but where it's at, I'm not a fan, bro. Like there's nothing for me here. Quite literally, there's nothing for me here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's not for me here, bro. DJ. Okay, I like GJ. GJ is not giving me a headache. It's been a while since I've taken a trade on this. Last time I took a trade, God, was probably back up in here. Whenever, yeah, I wasn't using TradingView like like that. So higher high, lower low, lower high, higher low. So we understand that daily's bullish, right? Daily's in a bullish stance. There's no zone there, so it's clearly on the 4 hour. Higher high, higher low, higher high. We got this higher low. Right? We have engulfing, wait for the pullback. So all we can do here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Give me this pullback, please. Come back down here. If we could do that, that would be beautiful. So GJ is my number one. That's the prettiest looking one. Give us this wick fill, and then come sweep liquidity for continuation. Yeah, bro, this is gorgeous. Yes, I like this. All this liquidity, all this. So we definitely could come. Yes, yes, that's what I'm waiting for. Ooh, another beautiful one. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Weekly is bullish. And it's good to kind of look left to know where you're at. So last time we were even remotely up here was 2018, and we've broken that zone respectfully and strongly. So I like that. Daily, right? We have this higher high, higher low, higher high. This is a higher low now. Yes, yes, I like this. This is a higher low. I like this. I like this a lot. Yeah, left head. Ooh, I think this one's already set up. Yeah, I think this is already set up because we have this accumulation, whatever sweep, right? You have this overall left head. We do need like a right shoulder though to continue, and then we can come sweep all of this liquidity. So yeah, yeah, I like, or even here left head. We already creating that right shoulder. So honestly, I'm gonna just wait. We have that break, 30, 15 or 30 minute. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I am a fan. Yes. Oh shit, this hoe sold like a bitch. Hmm. There's another good one. USD JPY. And the thing is, USD JPY. I was just staying away from this. It looks pretty nasty because of here, but we have a move still, right? We have this lower low because we broke structure. This theoretically could be a lower high. We could just be playing up in here. We theoretically could just be playing up in here. So go over down to the 4 hour. Right, we see that we have an area of interest. We have one, two. Yeah, we have some touches in here as well. Yeah, yeah, this is definitely an area of interest that we could get a reaction off of. So it's something I want to keep in mind of. And color, color. Nah, that ain't it, chief. Cool. Now we got this area of interest, and seeing that daily is going from boom boom, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low. I mean, we still have these because yes, like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm just waiting on these. GJ is one that I very much do like. Very, very, very much like. So I like to just in 40 pip stop loss. We can retrace back into these highs again. GP CAD. All I need is a break and retest of this zone. Respect, assuming that we respect this low, we have this left head, potential right shoulder, break, retest, go long. We could target zones even all the way up here. Like GJ, we can eat. We can eat. Let's try. I like to try to keep it within 40 pips. So if we respect it, we break. I'm obviously but Yeah, we could eat. I'm not gonna try to be too ambitious on that. I'm just gonna take what I can get the fuck out. This one is a matter of waiting. I don't want to predetermine this just yet. This one I'm waiting for this pullback. This one I really do like. We get this pullback, the respect of the zone. We're looking beautiful. You know what I mean? And we have areas of pullback, so quite literally something like this, and we could target back up these highs, or at least the 4 hour zone, where we come and basically create that higher high. Now, do we make that higher high within the same week? I don't know. You know, do we have areas of interest that we could target? Maybe, right? But as of right now, it's just from zone to zone, and you can see price within a week does go from zone to zone. You see what I'm saying? That's so this right here, especially if we come and sweep, because here swept liquidity and it ran. So if this can come sweep all this liquidity, fill this, probably even wick, it's gonna be beautiful. So as of right now, bro, cause I'm fucking fried. USD JPY. Oh yeah. Let me knock this out real quick. So we know this one as far as daily's bearish, right? Weekly is also bear. I don't know about this one because we have this low that we broke overall, right? But within this movement, right, we could just it's hard to say that out. We definitely could have this wick fill, absolutely. So we could look at this as, all right, there's a zone here. Yeah, so if for me to sell this again, because I mean that's just how I kind of see it for now, that it is bearish. Have this lower low, daily's bearish, 4 hours also bearish. So what I want from this price action, well, 4 hours bullish. So what I want from this price action is either consolidation, then here we come up here. I'm not the biggest fan, so I'm gonna have it here, and then the rest is just, I don't even look at it. So this is my list for this week, from my favorite, obviously, to the not so favorites. You know, um, yeah, this could come in pretty deep. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna break. I don't think it would break. I don't know, but we'll see. We will see. But I really do think we're gonna have this pullback. You know, and there's a very small fair value gap here. But yeah, from my favorite to least favorite, yeah, this flag pattern, break, retest, go long, go long. But I'm not putting a thing there because I don't have like a definitive, like, all right, that we're gonna respect this zone type shit. Gold, we're just kind of in the middle. I want to sell, but I want it to come up a little bit higher. Because you kind of see weekly is bullish, daily is bearish with the evening star formation. I'm just waiting for that pullback to go short. Probably sweep liquidity. That's the best we can hope for, is a sweep of liquidity, and hopefully we accumulate in here, and then we come take all these out. And then USD is kind of my last one because it's like dead center. So yeah, I'm done. That's it. All right, I'll catch y'all later. I'm fucking drained. All right, hopefully y'all learned. Don't, this isn't financial advice. This is just my opinion, how I trade and what I do. So if I lose money, I lose money. But don't just follow blindly. Do your own research and actually try to learn how to recharge yourself and just line it up. That's a lot better than just purely trying to copy somebody. It's not going to take you far, I promise you. Unless you're just like that, unless you're, their family member or some shit and they're giving it to you personally. But other than that, yeah. I'll catch y'all later, man. I'm tired. Truly and honestly, I'm tired. So Yeah, deuces.